ETSU student group Turning Point USA invited Kyle Rittenhouse to speak on campus earlier today.
Rittenhouse was acquitted of homicide and other charges back in 2020 after two men were shot and killed, another one shot and wounded during civil unrest in Wisconsin. Several dozen people gathered at ETSU's campus earlier today as another student group, the Young Democratic Socialists of America, organized a petition saying hoping the university would formally oppose the event.
News Channel 11's Catherine Simpson on campus now for a recap of the day's events. Catherine?
Yeah, Sarah, Casey, just a few hours ago, the Brinkley Center behind me was packed and there were protesters standing where the camera is now. They were centered around an event that has caused a lot of tension leading up today, and that didn't slow down today. Tensions on East Tennessee State University's campus centered around Kyle Rittenhouse.
Your job is to vote them out of office.
Rittenhouse was invited to speak at ETSU by a conservative student group. With thousands of first-come, first-served tickets reserved, event organizers and supporters were eager to hear Rittenhouse speak on political topics.
I just appreciate Turning Point USA bringing something like this to our area. I think it's awesome, and I hope they bring a lot more.
And I'm really hoping that we have some disagreeers who will feel like this is a good enough space where they can come and actually air their grievances or say something that they feel like is different to what they believe.
Rittenhouse fielded a few critiques during the Q&A event, but most protesters told us they wouldn't be going inside.
The kinds of rhetoric that he's using to inflame people and to push people to get more guns and be out there and push back and being the face of people, I don't think this is conducive to good discourse.
Several dozen protesters rallied ahead of the event, marching from campus across the Sky Bridge to the Brinkley Center. They told us Rittenhouse's rhetoric around guns was concerning.
I work in the dorms. I'm worried that this will encourage students to bring guns into the dorms and other weapons into the dorms.
Because obviously it's a gun-free campus, but with the person they're bringing who is so obviously pro-gun everywhere, it's a little scary where their priorities lie.
Rittenhouse did spend time advocating for students' rights to carry on campus. Despite the protests, some students say they're eager for more conservative events.
We should do more stuff at ETSU like this. Have more speakers for the Republican side of things, because most things in college now are Democratic and really liberal.
Now, counter-protesters did try to secure tickets with no intention of going to the event in the hopes that it would be empty. That effort did not seem to work. The 600-capacity room was full this evening. Reporting live in Johnson City, Catherine Simpson, News Channel 11. Back to you.
Catherine, thanks. And crews on campus also saw both Johnson City and ETSU police officers at the Brinkley Center prior to that event.